Hey guys, this is Aaron Bernard. Of course, I'm coming back before you guys today. I have to make myself stay consistent with posting at minimum twice a day. So yeah, I'm probably going to get on some of you guys' nerves. I would apologize, but I can't. It's a whole purpose behind me posting on a regular basis. And the main one is I'm coming to bring you guys inspiration, motivation. And my topic of today is, the second topic is about seeing light at the end of the tunnel, or it could come across as being in the middle of the tunnel. My point of bringing this up is sometimes it's one thing after another. It don't stop. It just, life seems to happen to you, especially in this country of America. And again, I know it happens everywhere, but that's why I stated in this country of America. Sometimes you can go in life, many times we can go through our life and things don't happen. And it's not that it don't happen as we think it should. A lot of us, as myself, sometimes we wonder, when is it going to be our turn? When are we going to get our turn to actually win? When are we going to be able to overcome the struggles that we fight on a regular basis? Why does it always seem like it's dark? Why do I always see other people that deserve to do good? And I look at myself and know what I've been through, from a dishwash to the car wash, pressure wash, like literally. And I just don't get, and I wonder, when will I get my light? When will the light show in my life? And this is not about not being grateful. I'm grateful for even the turmoil that I go through, literally, the ordeals that I experience, the things that I had to endure throughout my childhood. As sad as it is to say, I'm grateful for even the worst of the worst that has happened to me and that I've had to experience, because I've had to understand it's not really, I don't think people can really have an appreciation for winning or for doing good or doing better or knowing what it is to be grateful until, sadly or unfortunately, when things happen that we do not desire to happen, or that we wouldn't wish upon our worst enemy or any enemy for that matter. But talking to the Creator, I asked her some things, and I'm astonished. I've asked her something twice that I've seen like literally occur in my life, seemingly like immediately, which makes me really wonder about when they say when you ask the Creator or God for something, it needs to line up with His purpose. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to think that that's what it may be, because a lot of things I ask for, I don't get, or when I do get it, it's like, I don't know if I want to say the appreciation is not there. It seems like it's kind of late, or it, for the most part, don't come. But I asked for something twice in my life, and both times that I asked, I wasn't doing like great. And I'm in a good position mentally. I have health that my Creator gave to me, and I thank you, God, for that. I am grateful for all that I have now, even though it's not like I want more in a greedy sense, but there are things that I want to do, as in being a part of being of service to people. And I believe that my light is showing up. I'm already seeing light, but I'm talking about the guiding light, like the show Guiding Light. I believe, as like even the soap opera says, Days of Our Lives. I honestly believe that I've been given a light in which way to go. I ask for directions. I ask for help. I ask for God to show me some things, if it's meant to be. This world is evolving, and we can either evolve with it or get passed over by it. As people say, yes, it's cliche, but time don't stop for no one. You're gonna either want to make progress for yourself, or maybe you don't want to make progress. Some people may enjoy being stagnant. I am not one of them. I get frustrated. I get vexed when I don't see progress. And I believe for the most part, for me, most of the time I don't see progress because I don't know how to go about doing something. And I'm learning that I once heard you have a lot of people that are, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way I know how to say it, not as intelligent or not as smart as they think they are, but they have a smartphone in their hand. And a lot of us are not utilizing what we invest our money into to help us progress in society. And right now, I am actually having, not going to say a conversation, but I'm actually talking to inspire you people on my phone right now. And eventually, it is going to make me money. I am going to be able to monetize. I see it. I'm grateful. I wasn't really into this AI thing, just like when I was into the flip phones. I didn't want to get on no smartphone, and I didn't have no iPhone at the time. I only had I don't think it was a Samsung, but Samsung became my favorite phone of the Galaxy or Androids. But I am currently using an iPhone, which I like those too. I'm just in a mode of gratitude, and I'm grateful that I'm seeing some light. There are things that I want to do, and one thing in me starting to see this light, sometimes light comes to us, and I don't think we look at it as light. I've heard multiple diverse people say you're not supposed to tell people what your goals are, what your dreams are. That's a light. You should listen, look at it, learn from it, and stop exposing people to everything it is that you want to do. Because I was about to tell my girlfriend what I was going to actually do, and before I told her I probably shouldn't say it. And I like it. Well, wrong. I love it that she said, "Well, don't tell me." And she said it like 3 times. And when she said it, the first time she said it, I was actually about to go ahead and tell her, which I think she figured it out, but it didn't come out of my mouth. And so I think that there is a danger with you telling people your dreams. I don't even think it's so much about them being able to say something that is going to distract you or take your joy out of it. I don't think people are going to talk down. I don't think necessarily it's about them talking down on it. I think for me, I believe when people say don't tell people your dreams, like the Bible does say, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Don't let your left hand know what your right is doing. To me, I look at that as in lining up right next to what I'm talking about. I believe God wants you to keep it to yourself. Like when you bless other people, you're not supposed to do that in front of other people to be seen by men. You're supposed to get your reward from your Father, and when He rewards you, most of the time it's going to be what other people can see, so that you can say the person that you know blessed you, which is God the Creator, you can tell others that it was God. You can glorify God's name. You can put that light on God. And guys, listen, it's not really popular for most of us to be saying God or lifting up who Jesus is in the flesh and who He is in the spirit. It's not popular in this country to shed tears as a man. It ain't. A lot of things in this country is not popular, and I'm one of those people that I'm quick to defy the odds. I am a person that, as you can see, has no problem with articulating his feelings, being able to expound to those of you that are watching my video about how I feel. There are some women that do like for a man to be able to communicate effectively how he feels about certain things. I am one of them. I am a man that also, if I feel overjoyed over love, over me, God, or when a loved one is being lovely, friendly, and in a beautiful way, it tears me up when I hear, like, even my sister, she has a husband, and a lot of times he says things that are inspiring. He pricks my soul sometimes. I love when a lot of people talk from a place of hope, and when they talk like they want to do things that is going to inspire, encourage people. Those are things that brings joy to me and makes me become emotional, you know. That's the Kevin Hart AA run coming out. But I'm just saying, I have a very different way of looking at things. I do not apologize for that, because I understand now at the age of 49. Well, hold on, let me take that back. I understand in depth at the age of 49. I understand very clearly. I can grasp it. I feel it. I under and overstand it. You should always feel secure with being who you are and not apologizing for that at all. I don't care if your nose is skinny, narrow, big, or about to fall off your face. Well, that's been a little excessive, but you guys know what I mean. Regardless of how your eyes look, regardless of how your lips are skinny, big, large, whatever. Regardless of how your flesh looks, how short your hair is, or how long your hair is, it's you. Find the light. Pay attention to the light that's showing in front of your face, because the light that I'm talking about, your light can be knowledge, whether it's in the form of words, someone doing an act, someone singing a song, seeing it in a movie, wherever you are inspired to do good, great, or amazing things. Do not limit who God is. We are simple-minded beings, and to me, the mind that we do have, when it tends to elevate, when it tends to become like electricity, to me, that is not us. That is the Creator sending us messages. Just like I feel like maybe that's what happens when it thunderstorms. Maybe He's working on doing something. Some people get scared of that. I'm one of them that, I'm not gonna say I get scared, but I am very aware, and I sit my behind down, and I let nothing. I'll watch, or I'm on standby mode, watching God do what He do, or until He finishes. But guys, whatever it is in life that it is that you want to do, I'm gonna pair that with this. There is a saying that there's more than one way to kill a rat in order to skin a cat. And when I say killer rat, I don't mean killer rat like in a person that run and tell. I'm talking about an actual mice, as in an actual cat also. The way that you may want to go about achieving your dreams and things that you would like to do, it may not be for you to do it in that way. I can definitely tell you this. There's things that I want to do with children, as in, I'm just saying, when I say children, I love how children light up when they're being inspired. I love how when you educate children on how society can be and not pretty, but sometimes ugly, how their face is like how my face was as a grown person. When I found out as a person trying to follow the way of Christianity, and I found out there's negative things happening in our society in front of my eyes, and I didn't even know it. Well, the Bible also says, my people suffer for lack of knowledge. The Bible also says, in all thy getting, get an understanding. And I didn't do a lot of getting understanding. I was suffering for lack of knowledge. And when I remember reading some of the things, coming across some of the things and researching some of these things, and I'm seeing it, I was like, are you for what? In this country? Man, I was very astounded, blown away in a negative way. And I find that when I tell children that are 9 and 10 years old, not everything, because some things for a 9 and a 10-year-old, to me, some things is just too much. And I like for children to be able to remain in a child place and enjoy a child's life and not have to grow up too fast. But I love when children can take on certain personalities of God. And what I mean by that is having an innocence. They don't intend to do harm to you, and they would hope that you don't want to do harm to them. They're trusting you to be civilized toward them and to mean them well. Because of what I've been through in my life, I want to inspire the children. Because I'm not going to always be here on this earth. One day I'm going to be gone. And I'm not afraid of that. But I do want to do for the children what was not done for me. At least I did not see it. Now, yes, I was told about God. I was told about the church. But I didn't have nobody actually. I don't have the, how can I say it? I don't have the way in to be able to talk to children one-on-one, not one-on-one, but in a group. Or even if it's one-on-one with the parents there. I don't have the tools or the way of being able to contact parents, reach out to them, see if they'd be interested in me talking to their children. The background that I have, a lot of people may not even want to talk to me or want me to talk to their children. They may want me to talk to young teenage boys that are going astray down the wrong road. But I've seen children that have tried to, babies that have tried to get up and help themselves. And I've seen children be happy and smiley face and goo goo gaga when they have someone that don't mind taking that time to help them. They like that. I would like to help children develop a mindset that, no, we don't live in a perfect world. But you do have good people in this society that wants to do right by the children and not trying to miss over children, not trying to be disrespectful to a children or to a child or children. And I'm one of the ones that would honestly die for a child because, like I say, they remind me of parts of God or with a certain personality of God, and that's being innocent. And to me, you don't do wrong toward no child. But not just children. To me, anybody that's 25 years and back down to 3 or 4 years old is children. Actually, 35 also. Well, I ain't gonna say 35 is like a child, but you're a young brother or young sister to me. Because though I'm about to be 50 in probably about 6 months, my mindset is on the standard of a 75 or 80-year-old. I'm just blessed not to have that body at this time, but I have a body of a probably 25-year-old. I need to buff it up some more, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I guess. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Because I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, you probably have seen the light to what you're supposed to be doing. There may be a guiding light to get you to where you're supposed to be going. Follow it. Or keep your antennas open, your ears, or even your mind's eye. If you feel something calling you, just make sure you're safe. If you don't feel like you're safe, do one of 2 things. One is contact your parents, because most of the time when you're not sure if you should do something, you probably shouldn't. Something may be wrong, and it may be your inner being or your spirit telling you to eradicate that. Or 2, if you know that it's something that is helpful to others and it's something that brings you joy, and I'm going to just assume that you are a very decent person and your mind is in the right place, I'm going to say to you, go for it. And sometimes some people ain't going to be supportive of that. Pray on it. Because I ain't going to lie. I know for a fact God answers prayers. He did not leave prayers unanswered. He answers them. It may not be the way you want him to answer it. It may not come when you want it to. But it's true. He is an on-time God, and he answers prayer. And he answered mine. Both times I've asked him, he answered it within 3 days. And I didn't put no time frame on it. I just was hoping that within the next 3 or 4 months or something that I would see it. But he allowed people to come my way in a sense. And I was able to see two of the things that, and there may be more that I'm able to do, but at least 2 of the things that I may be more able to do. I saw it, and I got very excited, and I'm anticipating the future. There's things that I plan to do, and there are things that I plan that God approves for me to do. Well, both of them are the same thing to me. I just said them differently. It's crazy. But my destiny in my heart is to be helping people. I don't care about your skin tone or none of that. I only care about 2 things, and that's your mind and your heart. Hopefully your mind's eye is good and your heart is too. Those are the 2 things that I care about. I operate out of love. They're just, I like love. It just, to me, it feels amazingly good. It's in when you're showing love to someone else, whether it's through money, words, a hug, doing something for someone that can't do for themselves, as in feeding them or giving them shelter, giving of yourself in a humanitarian way. I think I said that right. Humanitarian way, yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna conclude this video. I don't want to make it too long because I gotta put this up on multiple social media platforms. But I will be coming again with more videos as well. You'll be able to see it's coming. I'm not gonna be able to stop it. I'm excited, and I'm probably gonna have to write things down because I don't like knowing if I said something about this or haven't said anything about this or whatnot. So, you know what we gotta do. Get to it and do it. All right, guys. Be blessed. Keep your head up. And to those of you that are in this Texas area, especially in the Dallas, Fort Worth area, Richland Hills, North Richland Hills, Hearst, Euless, Bedford, and those of you that's down there in Tyler, Texas, try to stay warm, because it's kind of cool around here. To everybody else, y'all be blessed, and if it is warm where you are, enjoy that day, and if it's hot, get outside, sweat, because that's what I would be doing. And if you cold, hope you ain't homeless. If you are on the street, find a what do you call it? Find a Salvation Army, find missions. I hate to say this, but if you have to go under a bridge, ask somebody for some cover, big blankets. And if you have the money, I'm not one to advocate for this, but I know it plays a part in keeping you warm. At least that's what logic tells me. Get some liquor, not no beer, liquor. Just don't be roaming in the streets with no bottle in your hand. God bless us all. You guys keep your head up, and if you guys see any children around, be mindful of your actions and your words. Please inspire them. Inspire. Motivate. Thank you. Much love. God bless. Peace and harmony.